So how do you see the situation prevailing in our neighboring country, Nepal, where the earlier elected government has been resigned, Prime Minister have resigned, violence has erupted, Supreme Court has to be suspend their services because it was set to fire, and the former wife of former Prime Minister died during the violence, and right now some of the leaders are emerging from the Gen Z, and some of the Indians are also stranded in Kathmandu and in Kathmandu, Nepal. So how do you see this?
See, it's deeply worrisome. We have a very deep and a very lasting relationship with the people of Nepal and the representatives, political representatives of Nepal. Over generations, we have known them well. Many of them have studied in India. Many have relatives in India. And we have, no matter what changes have come, and some very dramatic changes have come in their polity, we have always stood by the democratic principle that Nepalese should have the chance democratically to choose their own future and their own destination. And we've stood by that in every way possible. And I believe that today, in this moment of deep crisis, we must stand by their democratic aspirations. There isn't a great deal that we can do today, frankly. I don't know whether the government is planning to take any specific steps. But as far as we are concerned, looking at our long-lasting relationship with political parties in Nepal, with people of Nepal, we would hope to be able to wish them the best and pray for their future outlook to be bright and to be peaceful. Most important it is that it should be peaceful. And we can appeal to everybody, including many of the young people who are out in the streets. We can appeal to them to treat Nepal as a valuable home for themselves and to bring back peace as quickly as possible.
My last question is to you, because it is also an international development between our country and United States. Donald Trump, the president of America, USA, posted on X that we are, with the two nations, India and US, are very frankly moving towards the trade agreement. And in reply to that, Prime Minister Modi has also posted on X and said that India and US are natural partners. And Prime Minister Modi described, Donald Trump described the Indian leaders as leader as a dear friend. And both the leaders have collectively on their posts on X showed that they are moving towards a solution on the trade deal agreements. How do you see this?
Well, I hope that there is a solution. The last few weeks, perhaps months, have not been very comforting. The manner in which things have been said or done vis-a-vis India's interests have been very distressing and very disturbing. And as you know, signals of alternatives that India has, and we have many alternatives, the signals of the alternative that India has were also given out to the world. Now, if a better sense prevails and we can get back to normalizing our relations, I think one can hardly complain. But you know that when something like this happens, the scars don't heal immediately. It takes a little bit of effort. A tweet here and a tweet there is not enough. I think one will have to see a lot of substantive, sustained effort, not just at the level of the heads of government, but also at the level of many other people who are very important to negotiations. And of course, for the Indian people, for Indian entrepreneurs, the issue of trade tariffs is very, very important, very significant. It's not only about our economy, it's also about our sovereignty and our autonomy of choice. Decisions that we take on basis of value, the decision we take with how we deal with other important countries in the world. I think the autonomy of that must be preserved and our sovereignty must be preserved. I think That's very important, and I do hope that the United States will keep that in mind.